Hello, this is Wendy. I'm hoping that things are running okay.
Today I'm going to show you how to use Wayfair.com to create a budget-friendly window seat in a snap.
For this,
Okay. This is crazy. I'm having some serious technical weird stuff happening today, so. Technology is amazing when it all works the way it's supposed to. When it doesn't, it's quite frustrating. Okay. So the chat is open. And I was not able to post the reminder on Facebook about this event because, like I said, I've been having some technical difficulties. So I'm going to try to do that now. Okay. When you get here in the chat box, please chat in and tell us where you're from. We'd love to know that kind of stuff. Where you're from, where you're watching from, and what you're up to. And we're going to get started very shortly here with some fun stuff. Okay. I hope somebody, if you're on a device like an iPad or an iPhone, you won't be able to chat in. So I'm hoping there's somebody on a computer that can chat. Oh, good. Hi, Elaine. So you guys can hear me and see everything okay? There's quite a delay today from where I am. Hi, Juliet. I'm so glad you got to join us today. Okay, it's a little bit after 2 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and start our project. And this will be recorded, obviously, so anybody who needs to watch it at a later time can do so. And that should work out great. I've got to go grab a sponge. I'll be right back. Today from where I am. Hi, Juliet. I'm so... Okay. I'm back. So we are going to make a really cute card today, and this is going to be your kit. You'll get a kit in the mail that looks like this, and this will be your November kit. Everybody that's part of Stamp Lovers Club gets this kit. If you're watching this and you're not part of Stamp Lovers Club and you don't know what we're talking about, I'll fill you in real quick. Basically, Stamp Lovers Club is a club where the folks that are watching, some of them order $15 a month in product from me as their Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I send them a kit every month, and we do this fun live feed. Hi in Virginia. Hi, Deborah. And we do a live make and take project every month, and then we also have a Facebook group where we've been sharing stuff in and stuff like that. So it's really fun to be part of. And one time during your commitment's 10 months long, so you're supposed to order $15 a month for 10 months. And one time during those 10 months, you get free $25 in product. Plus every month I do a little giveaway on here, and we just have fun. So this is going to be our first project. So your kit will come like this in the mail. And the only thing that won't be done is your paper, your very vanilla piece of cardstock here that is embossed with the trees will not be embossed. I did that because in case you don't have all these other products, I didn't want you to be committed to using the embossed trees. You could use it to emboss something else. So that's why I did not pre-emboss it for everybody. So we're going to use crumb cake ink, and I'm going to go ahead and just do my sponging on this. I have the side up that has the trees raised, and I'm just going to very lightly go over the top of the trees. And I'm just using as light a hand as possible here, because I really, and then just a little around the edges, I really just want the trees to kind of pop here and there. So once you ink it, you can see it kind of brings those trees to life. But I didn't do it super heavy, so it's not, you know, covering this cardstock. So I have a piece of early espresso cardstock. It's been cut at 4 1/4 by 11 inches and then folded in half. This piece has been cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to adhere it down to the card base. All right, and then I have a really fun ribbon piece that we're going to make. Now, when I made this ribbon piece originally, I actually sewed it together. So my suggestion to you is to do whatever makes you comfortable. If you want to sew this and you're comfortable with sewing, then please do so. But I'm going to show an alternative today in case you're not up for sewing. So this is just a little piece of crumb cake cardstock that was in my scrap pile, and I've cut it at 1/4 inch by 4 inches wide. Hi in Ohio. Oh, I'm so glad you're live with us. And then I'm taking this piece of Delightful Dijon, and I'm going to kind of start it here at the end and then fold it back on itself and press down. So you remember I've got adhesive going all across this piece of cardstock to help hold this in place. Okay, so you see it just kind of ruffles up. It doesn't lay down. So all you do is take some glue dots and just lay them down like this in between where you have made your ruffles, and then the ruffles will stick down, is what I'm trying to say. Now, this is not meant to go all the way across the card, so when you get your kit, you just know that it's not a huge piece of Delightful Dijon. It's just enough to create this little bit of lacy scallop. Goodness, having a heck of a time here getting this glue dot off of my finger. I did not have this much trouble earlier. Of course, whenever you're on camera, especially live, that's when things tend to go south. Okay. All right, then you need to take this piece, which is a piece of the Into the Woods cotton ribbon. And again, I'm just going to use glue dots all along here. Now, this is the alternative to sewing. If you don't want to have to sew, this is your other option that will work really well, just so you know. I prefer sewing it because I feel like it sticks down better. But if you don't want to fiddle with sewing, then this is your option. Okay, so then we're just going to lay this across right on top, kind of lining it up with that crumb cake cardstock underneath, because we want to cover that. We don't want to be able to see that. So now once we have this little piece made, we're going to put it down on this piece of burlap that you'll get in your kit. And so to put the burlap down, same thing. We're just going to use glue dots. I just got one on my finger. Let's get that off. I'm really getting a mess of these glue dots is what's happening here. Okay, now we're back in business. All right, and then that will go down on top of the burlap, like so. And then the burlap is going to go down on the card. So again, we're going to use glue dots. So we have someone from Ohio, someone from Virginia, Texas, Kansas. Anyone else? If you're on a device like an iPad or an iPhone, you won't be able to chat in. That's just part of the functionality of YouTube. There's nothing I can do about that. So I'm really sorry if you're watching from some sort of a device and you can't chat in. That's the reason. I know I've had people be frustrated because of that. So just so you know, that's why. So I'm using quite a few glue dots here to hold this burlap down in place. All right. And as you can see, it goes off the edges of the card, which is fine. That's no problem. So what we're going to do is I just flip it over like this, and I trim from each end so that it's nice and flat going across. So that's our little ribbon piece. Now we're going to do some stamping and finish this card off. So this is the card that you'll get. As I said, this is your kit that you're going to receive in the mail from me for your kit this month. And then we have a second project I'm going to show you. If you order more than $35 in product, you get a second kit from me. So we'll show you that one also. So this is Early Espresso ink, and I'm going to be stamping my cute little bear in Early Espresso. And then I'm going to stamp my little fox in Cajun Craze. All the products you're seeing here can be ordered online. And oh, I'm sorry, the stamp set we're using is Thankful Forest Friends. So if you're wanting to know what stamp set this is, it's Thankful Forest Friends. Anyway, all these can be ordered in my online store, just so you know. If you're watching and you're not part of Stamp Club, we are going to just trim out this bear. So if you are, I'm just cutting his arm off because we really don't need it. This is what I call fussy cutting. That's a term I learned from my cousin who's a quilter. And this is a pretty rough cut. I'm not being super careful here. And if you hear the whining in the background, that's my puppy. She got kicked outside so she wouldn't be a pest while I was doing this, and she's whining. And then on this little fox, we just need his head. So I'm being brutal and just cutting him to pieces here. And then we'll just trim him down. Okay. Sorry guys, this is a tedious task here, getting this kind of stuff cut out. All right, so there's our little fox. And then we're going to do some stamping on the 2-inch circle punch that will be provided in your kit. We're going to use the Give Thanks sentiment, and I'm just turning it over, and I'm going to use a couple markers. I'm using Early Espresso, Rich Raspberry, and Old Olive. And I'm going to use the brush tip to color all the vines and leaves. And then Rich Raspberry, because there's these little berries down here. And this will match our Rich Raspberry Into the Woods cotton ribbon. And then I'm going to use Early Espresso for the acorn and the sentiment here in the middle. So I'm just using my marker to color all over. And then I'm going to breathe on it, just kind of like I'm fogging a window, and stamp it down. And there I have the give thanks. I got it a little crooked. If you're at home doing this and take a little bit more time, you'll probably be better off. I'm kind of doing it quick here. All right, so then I'm going to flip over the give thanks and put a few Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. Oh, my puppy, she just sounds so pitiful, doesn't she? Okay. This is a 2 3/8 inch punch of Tip Top Taupe, and that's included in your kit as well. And now I'm just going to add a couple dimensionals in the center of this piece, and then we're going to add our little guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take some adhesive and just add it around the edges here. And I'm going to poke the bear up behind there, and then little Foxy Doo-Doo is going to go over here. And then down they go onto the card base. And there you have it. There's your finished card for Stamp Lovers Club this month. So anybody who's part of Stamp Lovers Club will receive the kit in the mail to complete this card, and they also get a free printable tutorial that is found over on their member-only exclusive site. So if you're watching this and you're part of Stamp Lovers Club and you're not familiar with our Facebook group or our members only site, then you need to let me know, please, so I can get that information to you. So that's that. So now you guys want to see the other project, I'm sure. It's a fun one as well. So the second kit that will be given out this month to everyone who places a $35 order or more is a really cute baker's box kit. This kit was a lot of fun for me to make. I really love it, and it's just super cute. So I hope you enjoy it too. Okay, so your kit will come like this, and in it will be this baker box die that I've already cut out for you in the Tip Top Taupe color. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start by folding on all of the score lines so that they're prepped for us. So I have to do that to both. It is beautiful here in California today. It's about 68 degrees and sunny. So a little cool for Cali. We're, you know, it's hot here usually. But I'm very much enjoying it. I got to go outside earlier today and was just soaking up the sunshine, and it was lovely. Okay, so here's the tear tape. We're going to get that out, and we're going to put it along the edges of our box. Oh, my dog's driving me absolutely crazy. Okay, and then before I do anything else, I need to do my stamping. So I have Early Espresso ink, and again, I'm using the Thankful Forest Friends stamp set, and I'm just using this really cute little twig that comes in the stamp set. It is a, it's got leaves and acorns, and it's just really sweet. It's a sweet little stamp. So I'm just kind of stamping all over the place. So I have to tell you this something really funny that happened to me yesterday. Somebody commented on my YouTube channel that my name, it's so funny that it's hard for me to even say it without laughing, that my name should be Wendy Cranford instead of Cranford, because I was so horrible at doing videos and that my YouTube videos suck. That's what she said, or he, I don't know who it was. But this person, whoever this person is, left that comment. And of course I immediately just deleted the comment and ignored it and turned them into YouTube because they obviously have way too much time on their hands to be hurtful instead of positive. And so who needs that? So I just, and they left a nasty comment on one of my friends' YouTube channels as well. So I just deleted it and ignored it. But I thought it was so funny. I laughed so hard because I have been called Cranford, Cranberry, all kinds of stuff, but never Crapford. I thought that was pretty funny. And it was very third grade. I was like, oh my gosh, this person, I feel like I'm back in like third grade with somebody being nasty. But who has that kind of time? That's what I like. That is just amazing to me when somebody has time to go on YouTube and comment and be nasty to people. That's just always, yeah. And my friend, yeah, I know it is awful, isn't it, Lisa? My friend who they commented on also, they actually used curse words on hers, and they were really mean to her. And so she obviously reported them to YouTube as well. But I was heartbroken for her when she sent me the message, and she's like, can you believe somebody would take the time to do this? And so I was like, oh, just don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. And about an hour later, I had a comment from the same person. So I guess they must just go around YouTube, like, making nasty comments or something. I don't know. But I thought it was pretty funny that there's somebody out there that has enough time on their hands to be mean to people. That just always amazes me. They should go work at like a shelter or do something useful with their time besides be mean. Okay, so we're just about got this box assembled. It's really easy to assemble, as you saw. And then the bottom, all we're going to do on the bottom is I'm going to use the tear tape and just stick a little bit on the bottom on opposite sides. So I'm doing it like there's a little score line there. And so I'm just putting that tape right on the inside of that score line and folding it down. And then the same over here, but this side I'm going to tuck underneath. Whoops. Okay, so then on the top, to make it all stick, I just take my bone folder and I just push it down inside there. Oh, you made 24 for Halloween, Melissa? I love them. Don't you love this box? It's just the cutest. So then you're going to push it in on the sides to close it. In your kit, you'll get, if you're just joining and you weren't sure what's going on, this is for Stamp Luvers Club. I have a club that I do every month, and I mail out kits for the club. And if you want details, you can go to my blog and click on Stamp Luvers Club, and I'll give you the details. So I just use my Crop-A-Dile. I put these two together, use my Crop-A-Dile to punch a hole. If you don't have a Crop-A-Dile, that's totally fine. You could use anything, a hole punch. And then you'll have a little bit of mint macaron dotted lace ribbon. And you're just going to put both ends through and pull. And then you'll kind of have like a loop here on one end, and then the two end pieces on this side. So all I do is I stick my finger through this hole and grab these other two ends and weave it through. Weave the two, I don't know how you call these, tail pieces, I guess, end pieces, through and pull up, and then you have this cute little closure at the top. Then I have a piece of early espresso cardstock, and it's cut at 10 inches by 1 inch, I think. I don't know. The details are in the tutorial that's provided for my Stamp Lovers members. And then this piece is cut at 10 inches by 1/2 inch. So to adhere it down, rather than scoring it and trying to like figure all that out, I just start on one corner of my box like this and just go all the way around my box with the cardstock. And then I do the exact same thing with the gold foil paper. Just putting adhesive all the way around, and I start in the exact same place and in the middle. And then I'm just going to go all the way around the box like that. So then this is what the front of the box looks like. And then I can't be finished without adding something to the front. So I've got, you could just do the box just like this if you wanted to. It's cute like that. So I've got some dimensionals here, and I'm putting them on a 2 3/8 circle punch, scallop circle punch. I'm adding dimensionals to the back, and I'm just going to pop it up here on the front of the box. And that's in mint macaron to match the ribbon. And then I have my little circle, and I'm going to do my stamping in that. So I'm going to grab the early espresso because I want it to match, and I'm using the Give Thanks sentiment, and just stamp right over the top of that. And again, okay. Whoops. There we go. And I'll put that down in the middle. How cute is that box? Isn't it adorable? I just love it. And it's such a sweet gift to give to somebody that you're thankful for, which is what I'm going to do. I'll put candies in these and give them to somebody that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for a lot of people. All right, so that wraps up our tutorials for today. If you're part of Stamp Lovers Club, you would, oh, I almost forgot. I have 2 things to show you. So as you notice, I focused in on using just this stamp set this month, Thankful Forest Friends. And so I wanted to show you a couple of other cards I made. So there's this one. And then there's this one. And I think both are so sweet and fun. And so I just wanted to show you a couple more examples of cards you could make using this stamp set. So if you don't have this stamp set and you want to get it, it's available in the holiday catalog. You want to pick that up before the end of the catalog. All right, so do we have any questions or comments or anything like that? Anyone want to chime in on anything or chat about anything specific? I'm just going to kind of clean up a little bit here while we talk. I really wish my dog would shut up. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's driving me nuts. Oh, we have to do our giveaway also. So we'll do that in just a second. Let me grab this other card. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you guys love them. They're fun crafts, right? I just really love how they turned out. Okay, I am going to do the giveaway. Now, just so you know, I choose the winner prior to the video because it's just easier for me to go on random.org and choose the winner before I do our meeting. Oh, good. I'm glad you can't hear the dog. Thank God, because you'd be shutting it off by now, I'm sure. So only people that are part of my Stamp Lovers Club are entered into this. Oh, this is Garden Green ink. Okay, so only people who are part of my Stamp Lovers Club are entered into this drawing. So if you're interested in being part of the club, you can check it out again on my website at loveandstampin.com, and you just click on Stamp Lovers Club, and you can join anytime, and just make sure you read all the details on how it works. And so this is what I'm giving away. It's the little bitty stamp set that came in one of the paper pumpkin kits with a Cajun Craze Stampin' Spot ink, and then there's a little clear block in the back. Okay, so this is the giveaway, and the winner is Jessica Erickson. Jessica Erickson, you won this month. So yay, Jessica, I'm so excited for her. So I'll be sending this out in the mail to her. Do I have anybody else wanting to know anything else, or having any questions or comments? Oh, I'm so glad you got your order. Yay, Thanksgiving treats are fun. These would be great Thanksgiving treats. These would be fun. And it doesn't use a ton of product. I always like projects that don't use an enormous amount of product, because sometimes it can be overwhelming. Those are the cards, and there's the box. So I have that sitting there so you guys can see them. Okay, I don't see any other chat coming in. Questions or comments or anything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you join me again next month in December, because we'll have Christmas stuff. Do you think SU will ever release ink spots in the general inventory? I have no idea, Edna. It would be nice if they would. That would be great. People could test stuff out. Or if they at least would let us demonstrators order them so that we could give them as samples. That would be fantastic, but I don't know. How often do you do these live videos? I do one a month, and it's on the first Wednesday of every month at 2 p.m. And I would like to increase doing my live videos. I would really like that. But it does take some preparation. And so it just isn't something I've committed to yet. But you can catch me live on Periscope sometimes. I don't know if any of you are on Periscope, but it's an app you can download. It's connected to Twitter. So if you download Periscope, sometimes I'm on there live doing stuff. So you can check that out as well. And my username on there is just Wendy Cranford. So you can find me that way. Not Wendy Crapford. It's Cranford. If you're just tuning in, you don't know that, you don't know the joke there, but it's pretty funny. So anyway, thank you for my bag of goodies. Everything is lovely. Yes, I received your note, and it was so sweet, Edna. I'm sorry I should have messaged you and told you I received that. Thank you so much. Super kind. I just love my Stamp Club members. It's like we're creating our own little family. It's really fun. Also, I don't know if anybody that's listening is not on my email list, but if you're not, you're going to want to join, because I'm doing a 12 days of Christmas starting November 30th, and I'm going to be sending out free tutorials to anybody who's on my mailing list. So you want to make sure you get on my email list, and you can do that by just signing up over at my website at the top of the screen, putting your name and email in, and then you'll get my free tutorials. I just love creating tutorials and sending them out, especially printable ones, because I I love printable tutorials myself, so I love sharing those with other people. Does anyone else have any other questions or comments that they want to ask or share? What's on your guys' Christmas wish list for crafts? I'll tell you mine. I would like to get some more Copic markers because I don't have a very big collection. I have a pretty small collection of Copic markers. And so I would like to get some more of those because I love coloring. And I want 1 or 2 of those adult coloring books, the ones that have all the little bitty stuff that you can color. Seems fun to me. Oh, Lisa, thanks for joining us. Yay, sign up for the mailing list. You won't regret it. You have a good night also. Okay, well, I think that I am going to wrap things up and we will see you live. Oh, Edna, she says she wants lots of adhesives and to expand her Stampin' Up! Ink pads. Yes, that's awesome. Good thing to have on your list, adhesive. I never can have enough of that. Okay, well, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will catch you live next month in December, first Wednesday of the month. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.